Welcome to another edition of Mad River Outdoors. We're back up on the property today, and as you can see in the background, the Amish folks have been here. They rebuilt the whole bottom sill plate. They re-studded the whole piece. We ripped all that out last weekend, so sometime between Monday and Tuesday, I don't know, they didn't specify what day they were here, but they got the whole roof completed. So they got that panel done. So our task today is going to be to rip out the tub, and we got to rip out the remainder of this floor all the way back to that tub install. So that's the plan. We got to get all this debris picked up, make a clean working space. They got new gable ends. They fixed this whole side of the roof. All new wood there. That was awesome. If you remember from old pictures, that was completely hanging. It doesn't look like they've done anything in the front yet. Probably because they were working on the bathroom. So they got to do this side. All right, so we're gonna get started working on the joists. It looks like we're gonna have to cut some wires, or at the very minimum trace and pull them out of the box. But I think the right thing to do, because we had problems trying to hit that service disconnect over there, I think the right thing to do is going to be to test the electrical box and make sure it's actually dead. Because I don't know, the way he hit that just makes me really leery. So let's test this line and make sure we're good. Alright, so we're on AC. So if the service disconnect worked that you saw in our previous video, that we had to basically bang with a pair of loppers, the handle of a pair of loppers, because we couldn't just walk up and flip the breaker by hand. So let's shut all these off, make sure we're good here. So off. All right, we're on AC. Let's see. So black, red, 228 volts. Huh. So that means it's still live. I think that service disconnect is broke. And that means we're not ripping out joists today. That's not good. Check this out, look. Red, black. $225 volts. Even though the service disconnect is off. Huh, that's very dangerous. I'm really glad we took the time to check this. This could have been a disaster waiting to happen to someone. Alright, well, since we know we've still got live power, we can't work on the joists. Let's get this tub drain out. All right, so we were able to finally get the tub out. Wow, what a job of that was. I had to go through and rip up most of the floor so we can check on the studs, joists rather, that are on the floor to see what's rotten. So as you can see at this point, we've gone through and we've made a big mess. Those joists right there are clearly rotten, but I don't know if they need to be replaced. So we're going to have to take a deeper dive into those. I know that these two joists, this one right here and this one right here, are supposed to be replaced, but I'm not sure if the quality of the wood right here is good and the quality of the wood right here is good. So we're going to have to play that by ear. I know the whole corner that was underneath this wall right here was rotten. So more than likely we're going to end up having to take out this whole floor all the way back to the studs, I would imagine. So that's where we're at. So for the remainder of the day, what we're going to do is we're probably going to go clean out the garage and just keep picking up around the property. Since we can't really do much with the joists, having electrical conduit go through it and the wire still being live. So we're going to just keep working. We've got a lot of mess to pick up from all this debris out here. Let's see, all that debris right there, and then all this debris right here has got to be picked up and dealt with. All right, so we're getting ready to conclude our evening here, and we had some dinner, and we're gonna have a fire, enjoying the full moon that's gonna be tonight. As you can see, we've got some tarp material up over the hole, so that's great. I'm really happy we got the tub out, and we were able to rip most of the floor away that's rotted, so now we know exactly what we need to do moving forward. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate it. Click that like, share, and subscribe button. Comment down below if you got any advice for me. I'd love to take it. Check it out. Always looking to grow the community. This is our 10th video. I'm really excited about that. I know it's not too big of a deal. We don't have a ton of subscribers, but we're growing little by little. And every like and every comment really makes the channel grow just a little bit better. So thanks for taking the time to check me out. Have a great evening.